Now at 8, the infamous Fairfax trash house cleaned up by the city over a year ago, once again creating problems for the neighborhood. The trash is back. Good evening, everyone. You're watching LA Live News tonight. I'm Susan Hirasuna.
Thanks very much for joining us. I'm Phil Schuman. It was a mess back in 2024, and it's a mess once again. Tonight, for the first time ever, we're hearing why the homeowner continues hoarding trash bags on the property.
Chelsea Edwards is live with that part of the story you'll only see here on Fox LA.
Well, there's more to it than meets the eye, according to a representative of this homeowner who we spoke to exclusively today. This has obviously been a problem for many years. You can see some of those trash bags still piling up on that property. And neighbors here say it started piling up again the day after the city came in back in 2024 and cleared it out. But a representative for the homeowner spoke out today. She says the homeowner is a Vietnam veteran who's lived here for decades, and everything in those bags that you see on the property are recyclables, not trash. And that's his main source of income. She says he goes out every single day to collect those recyclables. He brings them back to his property. Then he sorts them and prepares them, then takes the completed bags to the organized bags to recycling centers on city buses, because his truck was stolen a few years ago. And that's what he had used primarily to take all these recyclables to the recycling centers. So what looks like a mess to the neighbors, she says, is actually very well organized and very intentional in more ways than one. Listen.
He has a biology degree. He loves animals more than anything. He feeds the crows every morning. They come here and expect him to feed them. He does. He doesn't cut down what other people would call weeds. He says because this little tiny gray butterfly nests on them. Those jugs that are sitting out there, if you take them in with the label on, it's 1 cent. If you take it in with the label gone, it's 5 cents. So it makes sense that there's jugs all over. Every single bag is completely meticulously filled with exactly what they expect, because he has a relationship with 4 different recycle places, and they know when he brings in that he's bringing it in and he knows what he's doing.
Now, taking a look at some of this video back in April of 2024, you may remember there was a lot of media coverage on this, a lot of news reports. The city spent an entire day removing mountains of debris from the home. And Tanya says he lost a huge amount of income that day, and that it also extended to some of his personal belongings that had nothing to do with what you see on the outside. They say took his guitar, took a lot of things from the property that shouldn't have been taken that day. And they say they're planning a lawsuit against the city after everything that happened back in April. But in the meantime, neighbors are complaining. Again, we spoke to several who didn't want to go on camera, but just say this is a major eyesore. It causes sanitation issues. They say people are actually coming and stopping almost as a destination to take pictures in front of this house, and it's just creating a lot of problems in the neighborhood. So you've got several different sides to this, but it could be that there's more than what meets the eye when you look at this situation. We have reached out to city representatives for comment, but have not yet heard back. Reporting live in the Fairfax district, I'm Chelsea Edwards. I'll send it back to you in the studio.